Yet another retail chain is broke and now closing up shop. This time it is Payless Canada. It has joined its U.S. parent in filing for creditor protection and liquidating its familiar self-serve, budget-friendly stores. Jeannie Lee is here with the details on this. News not long ago today. What more do you have on this?
Well, last hour, Jennifer, we had the headline that certain Canadian subsidiaries of the parent company Payless would be seeking creditor protection. Now, this hour, we have the specifics, the numbers, as they will be affected in Canada. And here they are as outlined in a court filing that we have received. There are 2,400 employees that work for Payless in Canada in 248 stores across the country. Now, the bulk of them are in Ontario, but a good number of them are also in Alberta, BC, and Quebec, and then a handful in the rest of Canada. And once the court approves the liquidation sale proposal, then the sale will carry out for 2 months and will be done by the end of April. So pretty quick, pretty surprising for those who have not been following the story of Payless, especially in the U.S. This will come as a bit of a surprise, but again, Payless in the U.S. had already gone under creditor protection 2 years ago. It cut a bunch of debt, it closed 400 stores, but it was still pretty bulky. 2,100 stores to have to run and manage. In the end, could not do it, and it filed for creditor protection a few days ago. Today, when they went to court, we found out that Canada was involved as well.
And as we mentioned, this is just the latest retail casualty, and we so often hear it's because more people are shopping online. But can that be always the case, like in this one?
And it isn't, because yes, online shopping is growing, but it is still a small percentage of all retail sales. But the fact is, things are moving quickly in this space, and it means that a lot of stores are really too big. Chains are really too big. There are too many outlets in too many places. And think about all of the money that's involved in stocking all of those stores with every kind of shoe, for example, that you might want within a certain price range in the Payless situation. And you want shoes for kids and for older kids, for teens, for ladies and men as they classify them. So for the entire family, that is a lot of stock to have to carry, and rent and overhead as well as labor. And so when people are starting to shift online, there may not be such a need for as many stores. And certainly that can quickly add up and hurt a company's finances right away, just suck them dry essentially. And that seems to be happening to many more stores, and we keep hearing about that. So it's not just because of the online factor, not that many people are migrating that quickly, but maybe stores were, as they say, overstored to begin with.